Hey everybody, this is Lorelia coming to you with a really quick message, and it has to do with trusting the process. What do I mean? I was sitting here in my car, and I'm actually reading a book. It has nothing to do with credit, um, but it has to do with um, I want to say I don't want to say the law of attraction because I feel like that's very widely overused. But many of the principles come from the law of attraction, and it's actually Esther and Jerry Hicks. So once again, what I'm doing right now is I'm showing you that I'm not someone who just sits in these videos and want to tell you, okay, increase your knowledge in this and read these books and this, that, and the other. And I'm not actually doing the work. And so this is an example of, like I said, I'm always growing myself in areas. And this is, like I said, money and the law of attraction, learning to attract wealth, health, and happiness. Now, like I said in the beginning of this video is about trusting the process. What do I mean about that? And why I brought up that book. Without being very long-winded in this video, because I would be long-winded if I kind of talked about the law of attraction, the principles about it. That's why I'm pointing you to the book. And this book is actually a book from the library. So, you can go to your local library and actually get the book if you don't want to make the investment and buy the book. But when I think about trusting the process, it has to do with your credit. What do I mean by that? In so many videos I've shared with you that a lot of times what separates those who actually get results with rebuilding your credit, getting rid of debt collectors, whatever the case may be, has to do with the fact that they do the work. So many people get very caught up in their struggle and what they're going through. And by all means, I get it. I am someone who had bad credit, who had debt collectors calling them, who actually got denied years ago early in my career when I first graduated from college, tried to get a job at an insurance company. When they pulled up my credit, they saw that I had a judgment on my credit report. Lo and behold, I lost a job. I get it. But I had to get mature enough to say enough is enough and let me go do the work. And I've shared with you in many videos that's what I did. And when I was doing it, this was before YouTube, this was before Facebook, social media, where you can actually get someone who's actually sharing with you their tips and strategies. I had to do it the old-fashioned way. I had to physically go to a library, get a book, try some things, see if it works, and then if it didn't work, then read another book. And so the list goes on and on. But the point that I'm making is that I trusted the process. What is the process? The process is that you are going to have to do the work. So many times people are looking for the magic letter, the magic method, and it's not about that. My methods and strategies, I know they work. They worked for me. They worked for other people. But the key point is that those who get the results are those who put it in place. Perfect example, I have a class that I hold, every Monday with those who want personalized group coaching from me online. And what am I doing? I am going over everything that you need to do to put a game plan together to increase your credit score in 90 days. And those who get results, because like I said, it's a monthly fee that individuals have to pay, are those who raise their hand and say, enough is enough. I am willing to do the work and trust the process. And so my latest, story or testimonial is actually from a lady who went through the process of, she found me on YouTube, watched the videos, bought my book, invested in a class that I did, and then from there got the monthly coaching. And she is someone who is definitely getting results. And she trusted the process. She had knew that she had got to a point where she had tried to do it herself and it didn't work. And so my point is that there are some people who can do the work. They can absorb all the information in the videos and different writings that I have, and they'll implement it and they'll get results. And that's great, because what they're doing is trusting the process. But you got to know what type of person you are. But then there's the other individuals that just need a little more hand holding. And once again, they know where their strengths lie as well. And so they're the individuals who will trust the process, write send out the letters that I suggest that they send out based on the matter that they are trying to, the derogatory information that they're trying to eliminate off their credit report. What is the point of this video? Like I said, trust the process. If there is someone, and this is what I've learned in any area of life, that is why I'm reading this book. I know some of the successes of who this person is, who's the author of this book. I know the successes of individuals who study the principles in this book. What am I doing? I listen to people as well. I realize that there are some people who are more successful than me. So what do I mean about learning from individuals? There's a good friend of mine who actually is someone that I have learned a great amount from. He is someone who is in the same space that I am in, which is in the credit repair industry, credit rebuilding industry, really the industry of helping people free themselves financially from bad credit. His name is Mark Claiborne, and so I actually got invited to a series that he is currently holding. I was able to share my expertise with him in the area of dealing with debt collectors. And so when I talk about trusting the process, like I said, he is someone who has shared a lot with me in terms of how to reach people on a larger scale. He is someone who was pretty much doing it, I would say, way before me, because when I was in the process of writing my book, I was, out there on the internet looking to see who was making an impact, and he was one of the individuals who was making an impact. And so it is, I would say it's an honor to say that I know this gentleman, and what I want to do with you is that I want to share his expertise with you. Like I said, I will be lending my expertise to it, and so under this video you're going to see a link. It's actually a very short portion of the I would say the interview that he recorded with me, sharing my expertise. So what I want to do is, not only am I going to share with you that very short what I say segment of that interview, I'm also going to share with you something that he is doing as well, to be able to help people. And like I said, in the industry of, credit rebuilding, credit repair. And so he is currently holding a credit repair expert mastery class. If you are someone who is truly wanting to free yourself financially, economically, and don't want to deal with, bad credit and debt collectors, you may want to take a look at this class. I think, I definitely know, like I said, I know who the gentleman is. I know it's going to be power-packed with information. And so you'll find all the information under this video. I'll also post a link within this video. And so that is my message for today. Trust the process. If you put in the work, got to put in the work. That's the big piece. Can't just trust the process and do no work. Many people, they want to trust the process and do no work. But if you're someone, like I said, the examples before, people who, and like myself, who put in the work, trust the process, you will get results. You will be able to see the fruits of what it is that you want to do. And like I said, that could be, getting rid of debt, killing debt, getting rid of it, eliminating and rebuilding your credit score. So once again, this is Lorelia, and I look forward to talking to you next video.